What's that? Dude, if there's something in this, I'm going to freak out. I am cleaning out the attic. I'm ripping up the insulation to put in new floor joists. And there's 2 layers of insulation. The top layer, which is a newer insulation that somebody put in to kind of help insulate the house as you would. And why would you remove old insulation if you're going to put new insulation just on top of it? And it's an attic, so who cares? However, I need to put floor joists in, so it's making it a pain in the butt to clean out. This is the side I've done so far. You can see I've got down to the lath and plaster. Top insulation gone. Bottom insulation gone. But I didn't record any of that because it's miserable. Sorry if I sound crazy, I'm wearing a mask. But I found a lot of cool stuff. Like here's some
With Fab in your washing machine, clothes come white as white and clean as clean.
some washing detergent. I found some like tape. I don't know. United States tapes are good tapes. I found a bunch of these. United We Give. I don't know what that is. Found these old cards. These are kind of cool. A lot of stuff I've thrown away because like it's not really that cool. But there's some cool old newspapers and stuff. I haven't looked at this. I kind of just find it, put it here, and move on. The coolest thing I found was a birthday invitation. At least I think it's a birthday invitation to a party for a girl named Evelyn. And it was dated November like 23rd, 1925. So it's a 100-year-old birthday party. So that's the kind of the cool stuff you find. That's some of the newer insulation over there that I'm going to put it back in the joists. I mean, it was good enough not to throw away, and I'm broke. That's what you get when you buy a 200-year-old house. But I was up here and I found a couple of those things and I'm like, I should just be recording. What if I find like $1 million? TikTok's getting banned. So let's make some YouTube shorts. So yeah, that's what I'm into. I've gotten kind of some of this out and worked my way over. I found this Ohio. Let me see if it's still recording. I believe it is. I found this Ohio button. Like, this is kind of cool. I don't know if there's any significance to it. But that was the real thing that was like, oh, let me go find some stuff. Here's some old coat hangers. Some of these look newer, like this one. And then this one looks old. This other one below it. I don't know. Is it old? Is it new? I don't know. Well, it's not new, because if it was new, it would be plastic. And then there's... that's just a piece of wood. I really hope this camera view is good. But the lighting I put up earlier, I'm going to make this into like a nice little like storage closet that's clean. So I went ahead and put the recessed lighting in and just temporarily kind of hung it up there so I can see what I'm doing. Like, what's that red thing? I don't know. So I have a few more things to do. Like, every once in a while you see something, you're like, oh, that could be something. And then you find stuff like this. What is this? Baby. I don't know. Oh, here's some more of it. Let me know in the comments what this is. Candy. Wait. Curtis's candy. Oh, this is a Baby Ruth? Baby Ruth real peppermint. See, like, that's kind of cool. I don't know if it's worth anything. I mean, in its current condition, no. But it's just a neat time frame to kind of put a time on stuff. So they put this cardboard in, and the cardboard is on top of the insulation, probably to, you know, it's rock wool insulation, it's real dirty, so probably so it just wasn't, I don't know, they just put cardboard on top of it. And it's kind of cool. You get Cooler in summer. Probably the insulation box, if I had to guess. So that's kind of neat. Nothing here. Okay. And this insulation just falls apart. So that goes in the trash. Alright, let's move this back so I can get a better grip. Okay. Here, Rockwool. There's a bunch of this. This is the insulation brand, I'm assuming. Just more junk. I am wearing a mask because this stuff is probably not good for you and very asbestos-y. This is kind of cool. Some of these nails. I don't know if they're handmade nails, but they're definitely square nails. So I'm assuming these were when they redid the roof, because there's a ton of them. My friend Chance thinks they're dumb because I was saving a bunch of the bigger ones. I was going to put them in a jar. But I think they're pretty cool. That's not a nail. So I'm keeping them. Maybe if I become one of this big YouTuber, I can give away nails on my Patreon. There we go. But until then, so here's some like metal. You can see some of the roof has been redone, but most of the roof we got wood or square nails. I'm gonna support some of this whenever I can. I mean, somebody already did a little bit, but I'm gonna put some cross bracing and stuff. But like I said, it's an old house. It's a miracle it's still standing. It's not like this. I already found this, but I don't know what this is. I mean, I know obviously know it's a pot lid, but it's not cast iron. It's like it's a clay. Is it handmade? I mean, maybe. It's probably not that old considering it was on top of the insulation. But like, cool stuff. I won't throw that in the trash can. I want to show Samantha. But I don't know. Alright, let's keep going. Nothing there. I'm gonna need to change trash bags here in a minute. Oh wait, what's that? Anitia? I can't spell. It's probably an easy word. Or read, I guess. Looks like a little locket. Like, this is the cool stuff you find. Like, I wish there was a picture in here. I don't think there is. But, like, this is the neat stuff. Like, if there was a picture in there, that would be sick. I have yet to find a picture other than just, like, newspaper. There's a bunch of newspaper. They insulated a lot. Or, like, when we took baseboards off and stuff, there's a bunch of newspapers in the baseboards. There's an old light bulb. The socket. That's pretty neat. Huh. A bunch of these, like, bees nest things. Samantha hates those holes. She says she has that phobia that doesn't really exist, but she swears it does. So, I'll let her believe it. There's another piece of cardboard. There's another piece of cardboard. See, I gotta take up a lot of this, so I have to take this board off here, maybe, because the joist has to go through here, and this is sagged about 1 inch. So, all right, let's go up a little further. I've already ripped out a bunch of it. So it's not as cool. I wish I would have had the camera on the whole time. And maybe I find nothing else. I don't know. Maybe this clip just gets deleted. Yet again, nothing else. Nothing else. Oh! What the heck is this? October? Sometime in October. Oh, dude, check. 1915, October 17th. It was a Sunday. I'm just tearing this up. Dude, this is sick. Suits, dresses, all wool suits, $20. Is that a lot or little? I don't know. Oh, here's some people. Joe Stretcher, Ed Lewis, Hamilton, a tie game. Oh, there's a bunch of scores there. See, this is the kind of the stuff that I really like to see. Because I can go through that. I'm not going to do anything with it yet because I'm just breaking it with my giant gloves on. So I want to set this aside and go through that later. Oops. Ugh. See, like, what's this? Buy a piece of linoleum? Nothing. All right, let's see. Is there anything else over here noteworthy? Nope. Wait, what's this? Oh, insulation. Earlier, I was up here, and this is what really made me decide to go get the camera and start recording. I found some like whitey-tidies that was on top of the insulation, so it wasn't that long ago. But there were whitey-tidies that looked like they had been rolled off of somebody. Like, you know how you take off underwear when they're wet and they just roll all the way down? And I was looking at them, and somebody just crapped themselves, but it was totally crapped pants underwear just up here in the attic. I was like, I sent a Snapchat. I was like, sometimes you find some cool stuff. Sometimes you just find somebody that craps their pants. There's a bunch of junk over here. What's that? Dude, if there's something in this, I'm going to freak out. Dude. Okay, there's nothing in it. But still, this is sick. Still clicks. I bet you there was like a hole or something that's over here. Judging about how much junk is right here. That's probably good to read. There was something that's rusted away. What is that? Looks like mice. Ah! No way, this is a name. August 13th. Qurgg. Something, dude, this might actually be a name of somebody who lived here. What is that? Oh, okay, that look, I don't know. That looked like a little purse, but it's just a piece of wood. Dude, this is sick right here. All right, hold on, I gotta take my gloves off for this one. Geoiquigg. Jackson, Ohio. What is this? Jackson Robbins. Something of Robbins. This is male. That's cool. To actually have a name, a full name of somebody who lived here, that would be really cool to figure out. Yeah, this is like a good corner. Be real careful with that one, because it's falling apart. Oh, this hurts my knees. Ugh, ouch. Ugh. Ugh. I think this is a love letter of some kind, because it's all ripped up. There's a bunch of X's, and something else made me think it was a love letter. There's a stamp somewhere. Yeah, there you can see where, like, went to the post office. Alright, so I've left the part closest to the door for last, because there might be some cooler stuff here, judging by its spot closest to the door. I already see bits of newspaper, a sock from the 21st century. So let's start digging. Well, let's get the trash can ready, because most of this is trash. Okay, again, another hanger. That seems very cheap, like a hanger from a. Oh, dude, there's a face. You still recording? There's my first kind of face that's got an eye. With a dog. This is one of those like fake kid paintings. I mean, not fake kids, but like one of those paintings you get at like a flea market. I don't know. I'll put that aside. That's insulation, that's insulation. I mean, it is very brittle, so it is old, whatever it is. Okay, insulation. That is something. That is more of that something. If I was gonna hide money, this is where I would hide it. That's a normal nail. Normal roofing nail. Oh, what is that? I see that. I think it's a picture. Is this a bone? No. This is some sort of ball. Wonder if it's a dog's ball. Irvin? Oh, right here. 1926. So, to Joan. I've seen the name Irvin before. This is cool. I have another name back there, but you can faintly make out 1926 there. So this is pretty old. And it's right by the door. There's a something. I figured this was going to be where you would find the most stuff. Let's see. Oh, right here. This is, I think, more of that picture. I think that picture's a lost cause. So I don't remember, was that under the insulation? It had to have been. So this insulation was before after 1926. Which lines up with my 1925 on the other side. It looks like Barbie clothes or something. Insulation bits. Oh wait, what is this? Looks like more of that picture. Actually, there's a bunch of that. Oh wait. The W. I bet you that picture was the dog and them. I don't know. Probably says their last name if I was... Someone put that together. You saw as much as I did. And see if you can figure out the name. All right, here, what is this? Famous. So I bet you that was part of that picture. Famous, I don't know. I have seen these before as I've walked in here. I don't know if there's any significance to these or not. Made in Japan. These are probably, or were probably, worth something at some point in time in their life. Made in Japan. Here's the new age sock. Let's see. More of that plate. Ugh. More of the plate. Nothing on top. I was about to say nothing below, but what is that? 1927. 8/13. Jones. Nothing in it. I'm glad they put dates on stuff. Looks like 8. Looks like 8B. Something Jones. That's pretty sick. That's why I check the bottoms of these things. That's pretty sick. Look like somebody went to the eye doctor. Alright. Anything else in there? That's wood. Looks like a binder ring. Ugh, it's getting dark over in this area where I'm blocking the light. I'm glad the person before me didn't clean this out when they put this insulation in, because I would not be able to see some of this cool stuff. Okay, let's see. I see something down there. Ugh. Long sleeve sportswear made in the US of A. Washing instructions: don't soak, squeeze, suds, do not rub. That's cool. What's this? Mint flavored, always refreshing. Beech nut gum. That's cool. Oh, what is that? What is that? You see that? It's something green. Okay, I need to move this board a little closer. Oh, frick. Put my foot on this. I don't think I want to keep this picture. Am I still recording? Yes, I am. Ugh. Oh, something fell out of it, scared the crap out of me. It looks like it's been broken before. There's no money in it. Yeah, it's definitely been broken. Something definitely fixed it. Looks like there's an A on the bottom, or a V, or just a paint mark. This is kind of cool. This is the kind of stuff I like to find. Actually, I like names and stuff better, but that's pretty neat. Anything else back in there? That I can see. I'm surprised I didn't see it from that side. Thought I heard something. My phone fell out of my pocket. Alright, let's see what else is in here. Ooh, what's that? Ooh, oh my gosh. Dude, this is the treasure trove right here. Alright, back to the gloves off. Just in case, or please, just as a Valentine. See the little name Jones again. This is someone's, the Joneses. Another Valentine to John Jones. From Wendy Lee. super nice. Boots. 2 John Jones from something wood. Another Valentine's. Aw, how nice. This is pretty cool. Jamie Wood, maybe? Ward, could be. And I cannot read cursive. The public education system has failed me. That's pretty neat. I would assume that this is where I was going to find the most stuff, and I was right, just because this is where the door's at. So if you're going to just throw a box in the attic, this is more likely than not where it's going to end up. Okay, let's see, is there anything else here? Looks like wallpaper or something. Yeah. We got some string. What's this? Holy cow, there's so much to go through right here. Something was definitely living up here at one point. Walter H. Columbia University. This is probably from a newspaper or something. Brown Brothers. The name is conveniently ate out by a mouse. Same on this side. Oh, it's by Walter H. Was that Kirill? I don't know. That's pretty neat. Do we see anything else before I put my gloves back on? Another peppermint or gum wrapper. Juicy fruit gum stick. Huh, that's cool. Neat. Well, I think that's about it. Oh, hold on, there's a spot over here too. Ooh. How's that dog picture? Throw that away. Probably old knob and tube wiring. Ton of that. They did not take the trash out when they did this, or they upgraded it. Even though knob and tube was an upgrade. Is this wood? I feel like this is some sort of ball. I don't know. This is like a slate tile. I wonder if the roof had a tile roof on it at one point. I don't know, that's kind of cool. Looks like dryer lamp. Is a garter? Be a large woman. Would be a very large woman. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't think that's a garter. I think that's... It is delicate. I saw these red things earlier. Didn't know what they were. They look like maybe it's some game. Yeah, here's another one. And it's broken. Those died. Probably like tic-tac-toe or something like that. There's a bunch of games on the other side. Thought I heard something. There's a wooden dice. That's kind of cool. I'll keep that. See, sometimes I'm just in here with a shop vac and I just get going. And sometimes I just like to look and see what we're working with here. This is an old gas line. Again, I don't think it's original, but I don't know, when did gas become a thing in like the households? Because there was taps. There's one in this room and one in that room. Alright, well, I think that's all to explore on this side of the attic. I still have a whole other side over there. I doubt I'll ever do. The kitchen was an add-on. I might peek down there and look at the insulation. And if there's this insulation on it, it'll kind of help me to date when that insulation was put in, or when the kitchen add-on was made. But for my needs, I just need to get to there's a brick wall right there that this is sitting on. I need to put my joist on that. So that was the main reason I got this out of here. I needed to shop vac this all out and clean it. There is another side of the attic that I will be cleaning out, but not for a little while. So that would be probably another video in itself. And that's where I found like the Play-Doh and stuff. There's a bunch of cool stuff over there. I don't know about as much as there was here. This was really cool. I wasn't expecting to find this much stuff on this side. But I'll let you know. But I think I'm going to call it good. I want to go get some lunch. And then come back and start shop vacing this out. So, thanks for watching. Subscribe for more. And I think I got enough shorts. So, see you on the next one.